In the grand and vibrant tapestry of time, spanning approximately 50 million years, between 250 million and 200 million years ago, the world witnessed a breathtaking reawakening of life following the catastrophic Permian-Triassic extinction, during which an astonishing 95% of all known species were annihilated. This epoch, frequently referred to as the era of the Archosaurs, was a time of extraordinary biological innovation and the emergence of awe-inspiring creatures. Let us embark on a journey back in time to the land that was then a colossal supercontinent known as Pangaea. The climate during this era was warm and wet, with lush vegetation of towering horsetails, ferns, and the first flowering plants. This era was a time of great diversity and adaptation, as life found ways to thrive and survive in the ever-changing environment. The world was a vastly different place, yet the spirit of life, the will to adapt and survive, remained constant. One of the fascinating creatures that thrived during this period was the leaves of the ejectors, a small, dog-sized, tank-shaped herbivore with a beak-like muzzle. These animals spent much of their time in underground burrows, allowing them to weather severe conditions and avoid danger from predators. Equipped with powerful front limbs, they dug up roots to eat. The leaves of the ejectors were so abundant that they made up almost half of all the ground vertebrates during this time. Another intriguing creature from this era is the Chinogonat, a wolf-like or dog-like animal with a powerful muscular body, designed for quick running and lightning attacks. Its most distinctive feature was its strong jaws, equipped with an impressive set of sharp teeth, ideal for hunting a variety of prey, from small reptiles and amphibians to larger animals. What sets the Chinogonat apart, however, is its place in evolutionary history. It belonged to the Theriodont group, from which the first true mammals originated. Some features of the Chinogonat structure already resembled signs of mammals, such as its limbs being located almost directly under the body and not on the sides, which allowed for more efficient and quick movement. Scientists also believe that the Chinogonat may have had a primitive wool that protected them from temperature differences in the Triassic period, and may have shown more complex behavior compared to other reptiles of that time, possibly taking care of their offspring and hunting in large groups. As we delve deeper into the Triassic period, let us introduce you to the Archosaurs, the most important group of this time. Archosaurs are a diverse group of reptiles from which dinosaurs, crocodiles, and birds evolved. One of the first Archosaurs was the Eoraptor, a small, agile dinosaur-like creature that lived about 231 million years ago. Equipped with sharp claws and advanced on two legs, the Eoraptor was an efficient hunter, preying on small animals and even plants. Another remarkable reptile from the Triassic period was the Phytosaur, a large aquatic predator that looked like a modern crocodile, but was not its direct relative. Phytosaurs were impressive in size, with some species reaching 10 meters in length. They had powerful jaws with long, sharp teeth, perfect for seizing prey. Their eyes and nostrils were high on their heads, allowing the Phytosaur to almost completely submerge underwater, remaining invisible to its victim. This made them expert ambush predators. The diet of Phytosaurs was diverse, from fish to small reptiles, and even young dinosaurs, which did not approach the water with caution. In the skies of the Triassic period, pterosaurs, the first flying reptiles, ruled. One of the early representatives was Eudimorphodon, a small reptile with a wingspan of more than a meter, capable of rapid, agile flight. Eudimorphodon was one of the first representatives of the pterosaurs, a unique group of flying reptiles that had mastered the air for a long period of time. One of the most interesting features of this creature was its toothy crest, equipped with many sharp teeth of various shapes and sizes, which allowed it to easily catch small fish and insects directly on the wing. In the seas of the Triassic, the mosasaurs, reptile-like dolphins, were the dominant predators. The ancient inhabitants of these oceans were the myxosaur, a unique group of marine reptiles resembling modern dolphins. These swift fins reached about 2 meters in length and had a streamlined body, which allowed them to maneuver and develop high speeds underwater. The peculiarity of the myxosaur's eyes enabled them to hunt in deep waters even with a lack of light. Their jaws were filled with sharp teeth, perfect for capturing fish and squid, forming the basis of their nutrition. However, one of the most interesting details was the fact that the myxosaur gave birth to live cubs in the water, rather than laying eggs on land. This unique feature allowed them to completely bypass the coastline and explore the open ocean. The Triassic period was not only a time of reptiles. One of the most important creatures of this time was the cynodont, a mammal-like reptile. One of the earliest cynodonts was Morganucodon, a small, mouse-sized creature that lived about 205 million years ago. Leading a secretive lifestyle under the cover of night, Morganucodon possessed sharp teeth that allowed it to eat easily on insects and small invertebrates. Despite its small size and cautious lifestyle, Morganocodon successfully avoided meetings with large reptiles. The fact that Morganocodon was already very close in structure to modern mammals is interesting. It had a developed lower jaw, consisting of one bone, a distinctive feature of mammals which allows for better survival in a whip. Moreover, it is believed that Morganucodon may have already taken care of its offspring, providing them with an advantage in the struggle for survival. The Triassic period was a time of great diversity and experimentation, as life found ways to adapt and thrive in the ever-changing environment. It was during this time that the foundations for the appearance of dinosaurs, birds, and modern mammals were laid. This period, often referred to as the Age of the Archosaurs, was a time of great biological innovation and the emergence of incredible creatures, each adapting to its unique niche in the ecosystem. The world was a vastly different place during the Triassic, but the spirit of life, the will to adapt and survive, remained constant. As we continue to unravel the secrets of this ancient era, we are reminded of the resilience and ingenuity of life and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. In conclusion, the Triassic period was a time of immense change and adaptation. The world was recovering from the devastating Permian-Triassic extinction, and life found ways to thrive once again. The creatures that emerged during this period were diverse and unique, each adapted to its specific niche. From the ejectors burrowing in the ground to the Chinogonat running swiftly across land, the archosaurs soaring in the skies, the phytosaurs lurking beneath the water, and the cynodonts scurrying quietly in the shadows, each species played a crucial role in the ecosystem. As we study the Triassic period, we are reminded of the resilience and adaptability of life. Despite the catastrophic events that occurred, life found a way to persist and evolve. The Triassic period was a time of great innovation, as new species emerged and old ones evolved to fit the changing environment. It was a time of experimentation, as life tried out new strategies to survive and thrive. The Triassic period was also a time of diversity, as a wide variety of species coexisted in the same ecosystem. This diversity allowed for a complex food web to develop, with each species playing a crucial role, from the ejectors eating roots to the Chinogonat hunting small reptiles, the phytosaurs preying on fish, and the cynodonts feeding on insects. Each species had a unique niche in the food web. The Triassic period was a time of change as the world continued to evolve and transform. The supercontinent of Pangaea began to break apart, leading to the formation of the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. The climate also changed, becoming cooler and drier in some areas, and warmer and wetter in others. These changes had a significant impact on the creatures that lived during this period, as they had to adapt to the new environments. Despite the challenges that the Triassic period presented, life found a way to persist and thrive. The creatures that emerged during this period were incredible in their diversity and adaptability, and they continue to inspire us today. As we continue to study the Triassic period, we are reminded of the resilience and adaptability of life and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. The Triassic period was a time of great change, but it was also a time of great innovation and adaptation, and it serves as a reminder of the incredible journey of life on Earth.